And then I wanted to learn about Instagram to be hip and dope, so I got on another bus and asked a high schooler, whole different demographic without grandmothers, as it turns out. And I said, can you tell me about Instagram? Do you know I woke up 3 days later in a back alley with my tits in the air and white powdery shit on my chest? But I should have known because I'm from the 60s, and back in my day, if you went to a party and scored coke in the first 5 minutes, that was your Instagram, so winning there too. And you guys have a new term, mollycuddle? I don't know what it is, but I sat and tried to figure it out by myself, and I was like, mollycuddle. Well, I've never done Molly, the drug, or the woman. But I bet if I did Molly, the drug, or the woman, I bet I'd need to cuddle. So maybe that's mollycuddle. And now I feel like I'm woke and dope and AF. And side note, AF doesn't stand for Air Force. You guys have new words in your vocabulary. I can't keep up. iPad? We went to the eye doctor if our eyes were puffy for one of those. AIDS? That used to be something black in a box. And I'm not being racial. I'm talking about a diet chocolate square that came in a box, and you eat them and you lose weight. Now people don't need to eat anything black in a box to lose weight. Cool, right? And Gap, it's a store. It used to be that thing between Dave Letterman's two front teeth. At the bank, words are different. I was in banking 24 years. You guys have made new words. I used to shoplift. Remember? I'd go downtown on the trolley to shoplift. Now they want me to swipe something at the bank. In my day, swiping was stealing. I was really good at it. I made a couple stores go bankrupt, almost made them non-profit. I'm not going to swipe anything in a federal building with my history. Check my record. And so then they said, okay, we'll call it a PIN. Enter your PIN. PIN? Are you talking about a hand grenade? I was in the Army. I'm not bringing no hand grenade to a federal building. They have laws against that stuff. Well, enough about that. But you young people want to date off the internet? Holy Toledo, I can't keep up with you guys. I can't find a one-night stand in person or on the internet. The only place I found a one-night stand is at IKEA, and I have to build it myself. Have you seen their prices? I can only afford one-night stand. They're expensive. Where's my elephant? I could really use him to help me build a one-night stand. But just like dating, they should come with warnings. You know, it's hard to pick your favorite color. You're not supposed to see color. It's hard to pick your favorite color when you're not supposed to see color. You can misunderstand the directions that do or don't come with it. And under any kind of pressure, they're going to fall apart. So, I hate grocery shopping when you get older because of Chad in the grocery aisle. Yeah. Do you know what you want, ma'am? Do you know what you want? Do you know what you want? No, I'm not Britney Spears. I don't know what I want, what I really, really want. I don't. I'm 68. Do you see a wedding ring? No, I don't know what I want, not even at 68. A nice, hard, firm banana would be nice, one that maybe could last for a week or more. I'm getting tired of the plastic one at home with no batteries. You know what I'm talking about, but you're so busy manhandling all those perky melons, Chad. Don't think you have me fooled. And by the way, those 5 kind bars in a box on aisle 5, you can't put 5 of a kind in a box and call it kind. 5 of a kind is a Yahtzee. We boomers know that. Better fix your kind bars, Chad. So I was in the Army in the 70s. And now on Facebook, because I was in the Army, that's what I do. I post. And it's a good thing I wasn't in the Air Force, because on Facebook I'd have to call it freebasing. That would be horrible. That they do have laws against that. I once posted 82 jokes in one day. A 76-year-old comic unfriended me because she missed her doctor's appointment. The doctor called to thank me that she missed the appointment, so winning there too. I really hope somebody steals one of my jokes off Facebook and they have really deep pockets, because I'll go find me a free attorney. You know, an attorney that likes Sonny and Cher, so he's pro bono. Anybody? Well, I love certain kinds of comedy, you know, for hurting people. Turns out, thanks to Trump, that's all y'all. But hostage comedy's fun, like on Amtrak. Do you know they'll let me tell jokes in the differently able section? all the way to Oshkosh, by gosh. Yeah. I don't think they've ever seen the movie Throw Mama Off the Train either, because they just let me go on and on. Yeah. I tried doing comedy in hostage situations. I tried a battered women's shelter. And every time I told a punchline, somebody would break out crying because of something they just went through. I thought, maybe that's too soon for the 1920s reference about the Titanic. But I should have started every joke with a trigger alert song. You know, I started a joke that started this whole room crying, you know. But I can't even sing on tune. The first time I went to New York traveling to find out nobody knows where Oregon is, spell it or pronounce it, I saw that Empire State Building. I was like, oh my God. And I was so excited because Trump didn't build it. And I stared at and heard that song, you know, you're going to make it. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. And then I heard that voice, get out of the bike lane, you crazy bitch. And I jumped and needed a shrink because I'd been startled in Times Square. So I went and got me a shrink. And every single symptom I told her, she took. She said, oh, I've got that. I've got headaches, nausea, vomiting, whatever. Anxiety. Everything I had, she took. So I took her husband. Even the score. I'm kidding. I'm from passive-aggressive, racist Portland. I had my neighbor take her husband. That's how we do it here. And now I like to help people find out if comedy is right for them and train them. Yeah, I help them go way past me. It's kind of fun. It's just a good thing I never taught student driving. I'd have never gotten out of the parking lot myself. I'd have needed a doggone elephant for that one. Well, now I did a podcast with another gal. We podcasted headliners. But now I'm going to start my very own podcast, you know. And I was thinking about the word podcast. What is that? Like a K-cup, a Keurig K-cup that you cast across the room, cast a pod? Because I can't lift a storage pod and throw it over to my neighbor's yard like I'd like to. The guy's a hoarder. I'd love to throw a pod over there. Hey, take your shit and throw it in here. I'm not going to do it because it's too heavy. And I can't get my elephant to lift it either. If you know how to make an elephant lift a storage pod, let me know afterwards. No segue number 7. Do you like my dress? A little old lady at a nursing home helped me with the dress. Yeah. She told me to get a day job. I didn't have a day job to go to. So I got me one. Street walking. You know, I come from a day way before the Me Too movement, right? I come from the time when we had a women's movement. It just didn't move anywhere. Yeah. You know where I got my self-esteem? From honking cars, wolf whistles, and catcalls. You don't think this boomer got her self-esteem from herself, do you? Yeah, that's a misnomer. But my dress and high hooker heels, they're perfect for my day job. So winning there too. But attention, don't try to ignore this little old lady. Because even though I'm old with SAG credits, if you ignore me, I get much worse. Yeah, just ask the bus driver. By day 15, him not asking me for my bus pass and trying to hurry me together, I got much worse. But it was worth it because it was free, just like my brain injury. Let's see.